How do you transpile node modules, third-party libraries with Babel? Imagine you're building a web app and want to use a third-party library that uses modern JavaScript features. But your target browsers or environment might not support those features yet. So, how do you make sure that library works smoothly? That's where transpiling third-party libraries inside the node modules folder comes into play. By default, Babel and tools like webpack or parcel skip transpiling the node modules directory. This is mainly to speed up builds because most libraries are already published in a format compatible with many environments. But sometimes, a library uses new JavaScript syntax or features that your target browsers do not support. In those cases, you need to tell your build tools to include specific node modules packages in Babel's transpilation process. Let's start with webpack, which uses a loader called Babel loader. Usually, webpack has a rule that excludes all of node modules with an exclude property like exclude. To transpile specific libraries, you change this rule. Instead of excluding everything, you can include only the folders you want. For example, you can set the include property to an array of paths. You might write something like this. You tell webpack to transpile your source folder and also specific node modules packages like specific package and another package. This way, Babel will process those packages and convert their code into a compatible version. Another approach is to use a custom function for the exclude property. Instead of a simple regex, you write a function that skips all node modules except for the ones you specify. This gives you more control and keeps your build faster because only the needed packages are transpiled. Some bundlers like Parcel don't support this out of the box. They may requiring additional configuration or plugins to specify which node modules packages should be transpiled. This is less common but useful if you are working with local packages or dependencies that ship untranspiled code. Keep in mind that transpiling node modules can slow down your build process. It's best to only transpile packages that really need it. Many libraries publish code that already works in most environments, so only a few dependencies usually requiring transpilation. After you set up your build tool to transpile specific node modules packages, it's a good idea to test your app thoroughly. Sometimes libraries relying on assumptions about the JavaScript environment and transpiling them might cause unexpected issues. Make sure everything works well after making these changes. In frameworks like Meteor, which has its own build system, you can configure Babel to transpile certain node modules by explicitly including their paths. This is similar to Webpack's include option. It's especially useful when using libraries like Framework 7 that ship untranspiled code. If you're running tests with Jest, you might encounter syntax errors if node modules code isn't transpiled. Jest has a setting called transform ignore patterns. You can modify this to include specific modules, so Babel transpiles them during testing. So, in summary, to transpile third-party libraries inside node modules with Babel, you adjust your build tool's configuration to include those specific modules. This ensures that modern JavaScript features in those dependencies are converted into a version compatible with your browsers or environment. Just remember to do this selectively to keep your build times manageable. This approach gives you more control over your web development process and helps you work smoothly with modern JavaScript libraries.